Hello everybody and welcome back. Today's block is called Lovely Dishes. It is block 20 of 25 from the Grandma's Kitchen Challenge Sew Along hosted by Pat Sloan. You can find the pattern in the link below or at ilovetomakequilts.com. So I actually went back through. I had my little bowl of extra half square triangles from all of the pieces I've made so far. And I went back through and I just grabbed out them for these half square triangles. So I already had them made. I am going to show you, I have one, I'm going to show you how I trimmed it up. But again, mine were already made. So I'm just going to lay this to the side. And we're going to trim this up real quick. Where's my ruler? Right here. And we just trimmed it to the 2.5. Just want to make sure there I knew what it was. So I'm going to line up my diagonal here with my black diagonal line. Just make sure there's an overlap on both sides. Slide that to the side. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side, except for now we're going to line up our diagonal line and our 2.5 inch point and both lines on the side and bottom. And then it's all ready to go. Now, obviously, I don't need this one, so I'm just going to lay it back in my box. Maybe I'll use it for a later one. I don't know. Now we're going to take these and sew these all together. So I am just going to sew. This is a lot of just straight sewing. So I'm just going to fold them over here. This is exactly how they're going to go. And I'm going to sew these down this side, and I'll be right back for the next step. All right. So I did that. Now you've got two ways to do this now. And either way is right. You could sew them into 4 patches. Or you could sew them into rows. I personally prefer 4 patches. So I am going to fold this over. And I'm going to pin right there at the seam. And then this one. And I'm going to pin at the seam. And since I'm down here, I'm going to do this one. And this one. Oh, that one goes that way. That's why it's not laying right. Okay, just doing a little re-ironing. Now I'm just going to go over and sew these lines up on the side with the pin. I'll take you with me for that because it's just a few. Grabbing them in the same order I did the other ones. Top to bottom, left to right. Put this on here. Maybe. These off and head back over. This is one of our borders. I'm just going to lay it up there for now. Now we'll iron these open. This is this one down here. It doesn't really matter. You're going to do them opposite anyway. I guess I got a lot of pink right there. Wait a minute. Was that there? I think it was. You have to iron them opposite. Alright, there we go. I do have a lot of pink on this side and a lot of green and blue on this side, but you know, whatever. So now I'm just going to fold this over, and this one. And I will pin and sew down through these. And I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, there it is. Then we'll fold it down. This time we have a few seams to line up. And if we have done it right, all of the seams will be ironed opposite. Which I did, which honestly is a shock. I usually always have to re-iron something. Okay, I'll have this sewn up in a jiffy. There is the middle piece. Now we'll add our side borders, and then we'll do the top and bottom. I already sewed those. I did it as I was going for starter and a stopper, so I'm going to go ahead and sew these two, and then I'm going to go ahead and sew the other one on, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like. And there it is, all completed. Now for this one, you also need a border. Oh, this is way too big. Not way too big, but too big. It doesn't matter, we're going to use it anyway. I'm just going to sew it, and then I'll cut it at the end. Because I think that's what I had this one for. Yep. So it's going to go at the top. And then this will actually hook to the rest of our almost last row. So we're just going to pin this at the top. And then we're done. I think this is what, the 5th row? We only have one more to go, which is exciting. Well, I'm behind, so you guys probably have less than one more to go if you're doing it. I'm just going to use scissors here. I know I said I was going to cut it after it was sewn, but I'm not. So I will go sew this up, and then I'll be right back here to show you how it looks. Alright, let's iron this open. And there you have it. This is Lovely Dishes. Now I am going to attach this to my row and then attach the row to the quilt, and then I only have the last row to make, which I'll hopefully be working on today. Maybe not. We'll see how the day goes. But there it is. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you're making it and loving it, and I will see y'all next time. Have a great day.